Hello everyone and good morning. My name is Princess Becky. I am on the 2019 Riverview Community Bank Clark County Fair Court. With me today I have Steve Rother. And we're just gonna ask him a couple questions just to get to know him a little bit better and about the Horse Expo.
Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, thank you. When was your first appearance at the Washington State Horse Expo?
So my first appearance here, I don't know the exact dates, but they've been having a Horse Expo here, I think, for almost 10 years.
Oh, wow.
3 different types of expos, but similar dates and stuff. So that was actually with the main event when they first came here, and then it switched hands to now become the Washington State Horse Expo. So I have been here every single year they've had an expo here. So it's been an honor and a privilege to be doing this. It's a long run, and it's been a lot of fun meeting everybody and doing a bunch of stuff. So I think we have a queue. It's been 8-ish years. 9 years, so
Oh, wow.
It's been good.
That's quite a while. And then what keeps you returning to the Washington State Horse Expo?
What keeps me returning? Well, it's one of the few weekends I have a boss, and the boss keeps calling. So, and I love coming here. So they're gracious enough to have me, and when they do call, I like to always accept it. I grew up in the area. I still live out in eastern Washington and run camps out of there up north of Spokane, and so it's a little bit local for me, and I like just kind of keeping things going around here. So when the chance comes up, I definitely like to show up here.
Okay. And then what made you decide to become a horse teacher, and what motivates you to continue?
What got me started is a lot of what the expo is about is gaining knowledge and sharing knowledge and building a community. And when I first started out, I was really hungry, and I still am for knowledge and information. And it was all about me, and not just me, but like to learn about horses. That was my goal, just to learn. And there came a point where I had enough information and people would ask, I could just spill it back out, and one thing led to another, and I was wanting a career in the horses, and I tried several other things, and it just kind of worked out to do this. So it's not something I really chose to do, or planned to do, but it just worked out that way, and I love it. I tell people I retired after college. So.
And then what is your focus topic today?
So today I'm going to be doing kind of a joint demo on building riders' confidence. We're going to have 2 or 3 riders out there with the horses, and I'm also going to be introducing my brand new program called One Ride Away, and it's a 30-day pathway for people online to go step by step every day, like a kind of a classroom series, and then there's going to be a support group that goes along with that. So it's kind of like an at-home clinic, very structured and very helpful for people to get them and their horses changed, and then it'll help supplement them for when they do come to clinics and stuff down there.
So that'll be a very interesting clinic to see.
Yeah,
I hope to stop by to see it today.
It should be good. Yesterday's clinic, the opening up one, I thought went really well. It was just me and my horse, but he's been to enough of these. He knows how to do things. He messes up just enough to show something to do, and then he fixes it like a champ. So he's a lot of fun to ride.
And then what is your most memorable moment so far in your horse career?
Boy, that is a tough one, because it has been such an amazing career. I would have to say, in the clinician job, there's been tons and tons, but probably one of the most memorable, most special is the time that I got to spend with Ray Hunt and Brian Newbert and some of the other really great horsemen of my time. And I was your age when I was around them. And those moments, they weren't maybe under the big lights and doing cool things, but there was just memorable because they were so connected with the horses, and obviously not everything rubbed off onto me, but the stuff that did, I appreciate, and I try to use it when I can. And what probably is most memorable about that is the moments that they could set up with the horses with me, and those moments were pretty special, and I try to recreate those when I can. So, but it is a little tougher when they're not around, I'll say that. So, are you having a great weekend?
Yeah, it's been a really fun weekend.
I've had a chance to. We're going to be riding together tonight, right?
Yeah,
in the evening show. So I'm bringing in the flag, and I hear you're bringing in a flag with your buddies over here. You're going to be lining up right behind me. So I hope I don't mess up out there tonight, and I'm off center or something. But I think you guys will cover for me if I do. And then also tonight at the show, I'm going to be presenting for the first time officially live during an evening show in America, because I do a lot in Canada. I'm going to be doing my all-breed riding demo, which is where I demonstrate as many different disciplines and types of horses and stuff in like a 10-minute period. So it's kind of a zoo comedy fest out there. It's a great show, and there's so many other acts out there. We've got some great Liberty horses out there with their great trainers. We've got some trick riding. We've got a bunch of roping and drill teams. It's going to be an awesome show. So even if you can't make it during the day, which you should if you're a horse person, you got to be there for the evening show. For the last several years, it's been packed house. It's a great night, so I really encourage you guys to come on out and see what we got shaking. It's a good night just for inspiration, right? Even there's a lot of people, especially with this winter, it's been a little rough and they need a little inspiration. I tell you, a night like tonight is really going to bring people alive.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
all right, thank you very much for having me.